By February of 1942, there was only 3 single males in Grand Portage that had not enlisted in the service. My mother's brothers, Lawrence Gerald Drouillard, was in the United States Army in Europe, and Robert Martin Drouillard was in the United States Army in Europe. Raymond E. Drouillard was also in the Army. He was in the South Pacific. And my uncle, Barney Drouillard, was in the Merchant Marine during World War II. But there's a photograph of my mother's mother, Victoria McCoy Drouillard, sitting on her porch at her house in Duluth. And in the background on the window, you can see that she has a 4 service star flag in the window, because Bud and Ray and Bob and Barney were all in active duty at the time. That was 4 Drouillards, and the cousin Jim Wibson was 5. But there was also 5 or 6 Amiot brothers that served all at the same time too. Bob was artillery staff sergeant, and Bud was an MP. And then Ray was in the South Pacific and the Philippines, and he was in a engineer company, and he was there at the same time that Jim Wibson was in the area.
And did they all come back here to Cook County after?
Yes.
Or the North Shore after the war?
Yeah. But having seen what's outside of Cook County, a lot of them had moved on to larger cities by the early 50s. So when the guys came back from the war, and they found out that there wasn't much work developing around here, and that they were more likely to get better jobs and higher paying jobs on the West Coast, they went out there.